In April 1912, the most famous ship in history began its first and final journey. A ship believed to be unsinkable, a floating palace of luxury and power. The Titanic, more than 1,000 passengers, boarded with hope and excitement. Wealthy elites, immigrants seeking new lives, and crew members ready for adventure. None of them knew they were stepping into one of history's greatest disasters. From the very beginning, strange events surrounded the Titanic. Several passengers canceled their trips at the last moment for unknown reasons. Some workers reportedly refused to board the ship entirely. Even before leaving port, there were signs that something felt wrong. As the Titanic departed, crowds gathered to watch the massive ship move toward the open ocean. But shortly after leaving the harbor, a near disaster occurred. The Titanic passed dangerously close to another vessel, almost causing a collision. At the last moment, catastrophe was avoided. Some later believed this was a warning. Days passed as the ship sailed across the Atlantic. Passengers enjoyed grand dinners, music, and luxury, unlike anything the world had seen before. The ship represented human achievement at its peak. But far ahead, in the dark ocean, danger waited. Several ice warnings were sent to the Titanic from nearby ships. Messages reporting large icebergs directly along its path. Some warnings never reached the captain. Others were reportedly ignored. Despite the risks, the Titanic continued at high speed through freezing waters. On the night of April 14th, the ocean was calm and silent. Stars filled the sky. The temperature had dropped sharply. Ice surrounded the area. High above the deck, lookouts scanned the darkness. Suddenly, a massive shape appeared ahead. An iceberg. The warning bell rang. Orders were shouted. The ship attempted to turn, but it was too late. The Titanic struck the iceberg, tearing open its hull below the waterline. At first, many passengers felt only a slight vibration. Few realized the seriousness of what had happened. Below deck, water began flooding into the ship. Engineers quickly understood the truth. The Titanic could not survive the damage. Lifeboats were prepared, but there were far too few for everyone on board. Many passengers refused to believe the ship would sink. Some lifeboats were lowered half-empty. As the truth spread, panic followed. The massive ship slowly tilted into the freezing Atlantic. Music played as crew members tried to calm the crowd. Families were separated. Screams echoed across the night. Then, in the early hours of April 15th, the Titanic slipped beneath the ocean surface. More than 1,500 people were left in the icy water. But even after the disaster, disturbing questions remained. Why were there not enough lifeboats? Why were ice warnings not taken more seriously? Why did several wealthy passengers cancel their trips just days before departure? Some believe the sinking was simply a tragic accident caused by human error and overconfidence. Others believe there may have been deeper secrets behind the disaster. Over a century later, the wreck of the Titanic rests silently on the ocean floor. Divers who visit the site describe an eerie stillness, as if the ship itself still holds its secrets. The Titanic was meant to represent human greatness. Instead, it became a symbol of tragedy and mystery. Was it merely an accident, or were there warnings that went unnoticed? The ocean rarely gives up its secrets, and the true story of the Titanic may remain hidden beneath the waves forever.